Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Hawkeyes will boot it away to start the game. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Trojans offense will have the ball first. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win and which style's going to prevail. Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
Hey, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Sanders. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throwing right. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking back to last year, the Trojans made a midseason quarterback change. You might expect that, trying to live up to what Caleb Williams was able to do, but Jaden Mayava certainly finished strong, Jesse.
Yeah, the UNLV transfer looked really, really good, especially at the end of the year. And you know with Lincoln Riley, one of the great key...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going for it all. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Anderson. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past?
Turning it on! That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Sanders. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Now from inside the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the back. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, they're after him. Snagged in the middle. It's Lane. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the air. It's Mayava. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Good right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Hawkeyes come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. All by himself down the middle. The 30. Inside the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To throw, it's Mayava. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. catch in the middle. It's Lane. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Moulton. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on third and short. Got it behind the line. It's Moulton. There he goes. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Run in the red zone. It's Washington. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This crowd trying to do it. It's hard to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss, the lead is still full.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Under fire. Steps away to find some room. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He fires one deep over the middle. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, Iowa! How about this defense taking one back to the house? Effective offense has led the way, but a most effective defensive play there.
No doubt. Putting separation now. This game's starting to get out of hand. Defense making plays like this. Offense continuing to score points. Hey, defense wins championships and apparently scores points.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. He got... C has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Another incompletion on third down.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Moulton. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. That is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Pulls it in, it's Sanders. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Trojans are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to power their way ahead. At the 40, there he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He'll pull it down and run. That's caught. It's Lemon. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Keep it on the ground. Finds a little space. And he's knocked down.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Touchdown, Trojans! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll immediately call timeout.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Off the play fake. He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Moulton.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Finds his big tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19. The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete and jarred loose by the hip.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Might as well give it to him again.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Grab near the sticks. It's Sanders. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catching up to give them the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a man. It's Fox. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lemon.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Hawkeyes can really attack on this second and short. Off play action. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. They'll try to run for it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They go to the ground. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Scanning the field, it's Fox. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for room, it's Moulton. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. Got him! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
21, USC, 10.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with...
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Washington. He breaks a tackle. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Hawkeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to turn the corner on the left. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Got the quick pass. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for the score. And he's got it. Touchdown, Iowa. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He fires a bullet to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's got it, first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Fox. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On third down, going up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snags it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. How about that one? Fourth and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting. Defensively, you get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these line...
Scores on the sneak.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Moulton. Got room at the 35. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And now, with the extra point, they're up. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that certainly worked